Hey, how are you? I hope you are doing fantastic today. It's your boy Craig here with Texas Gun Club, bringing you your weekly update. Hey, let's dive right in, shall we? Hey, you know, being August, every year, August is National Shooting Sports Month. All right, the National Shooting Sports Foundation puts together a time where we encourage people to invite people into the shooting sports. So let's follow that +1 movement. If you are coming to the range this month, we just want you to reach out to somebody that maybe doesn't shoot all the time, maybe has never shot before. Bring them to the range so that you can show them a great experience in the firearms world. Okay, so let's follow the +1 movement. Hey, as we get closer to hunting season, the +1 extends to that hunting. So take somebody with you that's never been before. All right, that's how we grow the shooting sports. That's how we grow hunting. That's how we grow conservation. We introduce people to those things, right? So the +1 movement brought to you by the National Shooting Sports Foundation. We're celebrating that this month, the month of August, the National Shooting Sports Month. All right, so make sure you do that. We look forward to seeing you bring your friends to the range this month. Okay, hey, I got some exciting news for members. Members, this is for you right here. Here we go. All right, so when we opened November of 2017, the #1 request that we've had from our members was lockers. So here we are 3 years into this building of this new range and firearms community. We are bringing you lockers. Okay, so we're at the place where we're waiting for them to arrive. We are going to establish and put those together, assemble them, install them, and we're excited to be able to bring that to you, our members. And so if you have an interest in pre-purchasing a locker, then you can contact Brittany, okay, at any time. We'll walk through that with you. I think we're going to have annual and 6-month options for purchasing the lockers. And then all members, you'll get an update once those lockers are installed of the locker policies, the procedures for getting a locker and using lockers and that sort of thing. So members, if you've been wanting lockers, they're coming. And now's your chance. We don't have a ton of space, so it's going to be first come, first serve for sure. So if you want to pre-purchase one, then contact Brittany and she'll get you squared away. Okay. Listen, another thing, members, this is you'll enjoy this, but this is for all of our guests. We have been working for a long while on transitioning our business operations system, point of sale system, okay, our business management system. There's been a ton of things that we've been limited by, the ability to create some incredible customer service experience things that we've always had to create these, workarounds and band-aids. And anyway, we are very excited about the ability to step up our customer service and guest experience game here at Texas Gun Club. And what that's going to mean for you is just like anywhere else where you have an online account with a company or a service or whatever, you log into your account, you can change your credit card on file, you can check your order history, you can place new orders, you can make reservations, you can do all sorts of things to manage your account, manage your membership levels, all of those kinds of things that you just have come to expect that would be natural and should be able to happen. Well, we are so excited that we're going to be able to bring those kinds of amenities and new features to you and your experience here at Texas Gun Club. Now, we're going to stay very well communicated with you throughout this process. We're working very hard to make sure that transition is as painless as possible. Now, many of you know that if you've been at work and somewhere that uses a particular software system and you've made a transition, you know it's a little bit of a nightmare. So of course we will appreciate your grace and patience as we work through that. But I promise you, our motivation for making this change is to so much improve your experience and our ability to serve in the way that we desire to do so. Okay, so we're very excited, a little nervous of the transition period, but very excited about what is to come with that. So just keep looking out for those communications. Don't delete those emails that say member updates or communications, because we will continue to talk to you about those things. We'll send you specific information, especially for members. It'll be real important because there will come a time where you will need to make sure you create that account. All right, so it'll be very easy. We'll be having we'll have a login or register or sign up link on our website. So all of that stuff will function just like, you know, all of the other services and businesses function in 2020. Go figure. Anyway, so we're very excited about it. And we want you to stay tuned and make sure that you're reading those communications so that we can, you know, help you walk through this process with us and get to the point where this is absolutely, bar none, the most amazing range in the nation. All right, there we go. That was a little boastful, maybe extreme, but I really think you're going to think so when we can bring these things to fruition. Last thing, or one more thing real quick, just a little housekeeping. Hey, as we've grown in our foot traffic and you know, the stores have been really, really busy due to a lot of the craziness in the world, I want to just bring up that there's a big sign on our window when you walk in. Okay, now I know I'm guilty of walking into stores and establishments and walking straight past all of the signs that are right in my face when I do so. But there's one in particular that we mentioned, the importance of keeping firearms cased and or in a holster while in the store or until on the range. If you are here with a buddy, you want to show a new gun, you want to get some opinions on a build you're working on, we love that community, okay? But when somebody pulls a holster out of a gun, that'd be interesting. When somebody pulls a gun out of a holster or out of a case, in the retail area, the cafe area, the member lounge, even in a classroom, those kinds of things, it makes people uncomfortable, it makes people nervous and feel unsafe, as it should, right? So I'm saying, hey, let's take care of each other, okay? If you see something, this is our gun range, right? So if you see something in a Texas Gun Club friendly Southern hospitality way, we would ask that you'd say something. Hey, on the range, if you see something unsafe, you can call a ceasefire, right? Because our objective is to keep everybody safe. So same thing in the store. If you see a gun come out of a holster or out of a case, say something. If for some reason they're not getting the picture with you and understand where you're coming from, come grab us, okay? We are looking for those things regularly, but we just need all of us to take care of each other, making sure that we have a safe, fun, great experience here at the range, okay? Last thing, #GunVote, okay? I'm gonna put this website up here. It's gunvote.org. This is very, very important. Regardless of where you fall on the political spectrum, if you are somebody who comes to Texas Gun Club, then the gun rights and the gun vote is important to you, as it should be. Okay, there's a lot of craziness in our world, and honestly, I don't believe it's going to get less crazy. I really don't. And so I think that as the crazy continues to develop and the chaos continues to grow, regardless of the outcome of November 3rd, right? We want and should be able to and have the right given to us in our Constitution of this nation to protect ourselves, our family, and our property. And more so now than ever, the gun vote is important. So here's my encouragement to you. Regardless of who you choose to vote for, regardless where you lean politically, my encouragement to you is to research down the ballot, not just the headlining ticket. Okay, my encouragement to you is to, because it's important. Those senators, congressmen, the congressmen and women, the local officials in our cities. All of this is important because bills are just going to show up on a president's desk, right? So know where people stand on the Second Amendment, okay? It's important. If you're part of this community here at Texas Gun Club, if you've been a couple of times, maybe you're even scared of guns still, but you know and you feel like you want to be able to protect yourself, the gun vote is important to you. It's important to me. It's important to all of us because we need that right to protect ourselves, okay? So that's an encouragement to you. Make your vote count. Know where your candidates stand on those issues. Okay, very important. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for giving me just a moment of your time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And I look forward to seeing you on the range. Take care.